This video is brought to you by MPEC Printery, specializing in t-shirt printing, posters, and shipping from the USA. Call 876-775-6692 or 876-337-7374. Andy Gone Nuts, 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105. Good morning, everyone. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone is doing well. My name is Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. If you guys haven't already, you hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel as well, Reggae Boys Commentary. Just hit that subscribe button now, guys. Just hit it. And also hit that like button as well. Would really, really appreciate it. So, folks, how is everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing well. How was the weekend? Let us know your thoughts. Did you guys see the final? What is your World Cup team of the tournament? What would you say is your 11? Let us know your thoughts. Tell me how you feel. Are you disappointed that Argentina won? Are you happy that they won? How are you guys feeling? Tell me. How are you guys feeling? I would love to hear. I'd really, really love to hear. I'd love to hear how you guys think about everything. It would be great. It would honestly be great to hear how you guys are feeling about that. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see what you guys have to say in terms of those matters. But I'm going to be getting to the point in just a moment that I'm making in this video in particular, and you guys can take from it and see what we can mesh from it. Yeah, and then we just move forward from here, so that you guys can be able to, press forward with things, So folks, Omar Holness, everybody knows who he is, right? Former national under-17 captain, represented for the national team a couple of times as well. Somebody that has done outstandingly well for Jamaica. And you'd have to say that in terms of what he did at youth level was great, but the injuries, moving to Costa Rica, we know the challenges that presented itself there from that sort of angle, right? But what I will say here is this in relation to, Omar Holness. He did take some time off from the game quite recently, and that is basically why we haven't seen him playing club football recently. We know he spent some time in the USL and MLS, and after that he went over to England with Darlington, played in the FA Cup, scored in the FA Cup, something that many people only dream of doing, this prestigious cup competition in the FA Cup. Let's not forget that this is quite a competition that you can't, it's the oldest cup competition in the world, and for him to go out there and to seize the opportunity, it was just absolutely sensational and fantastic to see him go and do that. It really, really was. So I'm going to take your comments and questions, and then I'm going to go right into the matter of this. Jamie Rickett says, recall for what? I'm going to get to it quite shortly. Garfield Sinclair says, hope it's something good today. I speak positive things here. Bess's documentary says, blessed morning, Simon. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I rate and respect the player, but no recall for him to national team. Not no, anyways. Blessed morning, Simon, says Jamie Ricketts. I'm getting to the point quite soon. I rate and respect the player, but no recall for him to national team. Not no, anyways. Blessed morning, Simon. Saying the same thing again. Michael Campbell. I wish it was Portugal and Argentina went to the final, to be honest, so that the GOAT issue could have been settled. Didn't Omar stop playing? Omar took a short sabbatical from the game as he went to finish university. Now, as you know, Omar Holness finished his work at Carolina, so he's now got his degree, and he's fully good as it relates to his degree and his paperwork and everything of that nature. So everything where that is concerned, signed, sealed, delivered, good to go. Now, with that being said, he has ambitions of returning to the game, and he has intentions of playing football again. Now, it is no secret in relation to interest that persists on the continent of Europe. Will he stay within the United States? That's another conversation. But it is no surprise or secret that there is interest with him that is located on the continent of Europe specifically, and specifically the British Isles, namely Ireland, Northern Ireland, and also parts of the country that is north of England as well. So there has been conversations, there's been discussions, and Omar certainly wants to continue playing for his country. Now, what has been the feedback in terms of from selection and so on and so forth? Is he indeed set for a recall? Well, basically, it's along the lines of if he can get himself match fit, sharp, get good minutes under his belt, then the possibility of him being recalled is not something that is far from the imagination. So that is what I'll say where that is concerned. Boys Clark is currently playing for Reading's under 21s. Yes, you are absolutely correct. Jamaican footballer highlights. You are absolutely spot on with the point that you're making here in relation to the Kanaya Boys Clark. And as I said in a previous video, there's been some good feedback about him at Reading, some outstanding feedback to be specific. I had a chat with Andy Carroll, and basically, Andy Carroll was telling me, I'm still chuffed. I met Andy Carroll. My throat hurts. I met Andy Carroll. Yes! You guys wouldn't understand, but yeah, I met Andy Carroll. It was just. But yeah, on a serious note, Andy Carroll was saying that when it comes to training sessions, the thing with Kanaya Boys Clark is with his positioning, he almost makes Andy Carroll sort of second guess his decision as it relates to placements for one-on-one opportunities. So what Andy was trying to say to me was that he's a goalkeeper that at some point will be playing in the championship. If not next year, then the season after that Kanaya will be playing championship football. So without a shadow of a doubt, he's going to be in that sort of atmosphere. So that is something that we can look out for and look forward to for the near future. So there's been some great things to speak about as it relates to where he is concerned. But folks, what are your thoughts as it relates to the matter of the Omar Holness? Let me know your thoughts. So let us know your thoughts there. So yeah. So there you go. So let us know your thoughts there, folks, and tell me how you feel about it. How does it feel in relation to Omar? Is it something that you're looking forward to? Would you like to see him return? Because we know as it relates to midfield options, we're not going to refuse any options as it relates to midfield. This is an area of the park where you're definitely going to need depth. You're going to need power. You're going to need finesse. You're going to need it tremendously. Omar Duke Holness, Prime Minister's Youth Awardee 2012 for his work. So yeah. I remember him. He was at Bath City. That's the last club he spent some time within England. He's 28 and he's going to be 29 in March next year. I still think that he could make a career, whether it might be League 2 or League 1. I still think that there's an opportunity for him to play within those sorts of atmospheres. I think it's important, you know. I think it's something that can work. Genuinely speaking, I think that it can. I can work on. Remember, this is an individual that also was a member of Jamaica squad at the 2015 edition of the CONCACAF World Cup as well. You know, so I'm grateful that that sort of worked out in that sort of vein for him in particular. So I'm happy about that. So when chasing academic status and now focus on the football world sounds like an ambitious youth. Look, Omar is intelligent, and for those that are not on the island, for the followers, the viewers that are watching this video right now, as it relates to Omar specifically, the Alberga and Henriquez Cup, I was at Hillel Prep, Omar was at Mona Prep, and I can honestly say he's the best player I've played against, bar maybe a James Tompkins, but Omar is the best player I've played against. The guy scored from half line at 10 years old, 11 years old. And it wasn't no just chip over the goalkeeper sort of goal. This was big man goal that he was scoring at 10, 11 years old. Big man goals at that time. It was just... Personally, I just think injuries have set him back from where he is at this point in time in his career specifically. Omar Holness is not a good option for the future, says Vibung for U1. I disagree with that, and I'll tell you why specifically. And it goes back to the point that I've always made in previous videos that there will be injuries, there will be suspensions, there will be persons that with expired passports. So depth will be extremely crucial. Extremely crucial. And if you look at where he plays, sometimes you're going to need that different dimension of that box to box. I know we've seen him operate as that sort of attacking midfielder number 10, but even he admits himself that that position in particular might not necessarily be that position for him. But he's more that box to box right now, and having that sort of box to box midfielder is something that could work for Jamaica. It genuinely could, and I'm really, really excited to see what that position can hold for him. I'd rather see Omar on the Olympic team, though. Olympic team at 28 years old. Okay. Big up yourself, says Vipung. Big up, hope you're doing well. Best says documentary says anything on Ivan Tony, Simon. Well, what I would encourage you to do is watch the interview that was done with Nesta McGregor right here on this channel as it relates to Ivan Tony. So I would encourage you to check that video out and do give me your thoughts about it. All right. So let us know your thoughts about it. Just checking in, but is he even playing football at this moment? I thought he took some time to focus on his degree. Yes, El Gran Hero, he has now finished his degree. Omar Holness has finished his degree at this point in time, and now he is basically at this point in time looking ahead to the future now, and that involves playing football. So yes, the degree is now finished and all done and dusted. So going back into football is definitely something that would be a good move for him. So yeah, that's where we are, where the situation is concerned. He's not a good enough player for the national team, says Weifeng for one. I disagree. Now, does he start for Jamaica? No. Would he be a very good squad player? He could be. When you're bearing in mind the midfield options, because Coach Hallgrimson might not always go 4-4-2, and I'll be doing a video on this channel as it relates to the benefits of the different systems that we can expect under Hallgrimson. So you guys want to stay tuned and look out for that video. All right, guys? It's going to be a good one. Need McGee and Flemmer to find a club. A video was done yesterday as it relates to Junior Fleming, so you guys can check out that video in particular. And also as it relates to Tyreek McGee, hopefully I can provide an update with that later this week or sometime early next week where that matter is concerned. So you can stay tuned for that. All right, guys. So I want to hope you guys can be able to be able to mesh that and stay tuned for that. Yeah. Do you guys think that we need that any of our players will retire. I don't think we have players that have retired from international football. Hmm. Well, Taxi did say that he was going to qualify for his last, and basically he would want to end his career at Harborview, even if it's for one season. That's something that he would love to do. And same thing for Darren Mattox, that he would want to basically be in a situation where, you know, he would end his career at Waterhouse. So that's something for us to also process and bear in mind as well. And we look forward to that. All right, guys. So more videos to come your way. Stay tuned. You'll see another 2 more videos to come throughout the course of the day or more. So you want to stay tuned for that in particular. And we look forward to providing you those updates. All right, guys. So let's get right into the nitty gritty of things. Let's see the questions that are coming in as well. Is Dylan Barnes still playing? Well, he hasn't played a game since being released from QPR. The last time he played was with Aldershot Town when he was at loan with them earlier this calendar year. So no, he is not playing, to answer that question in particular. The highest he's played, I think, he's played League Two. He hasn't played Championship. He's played National League. He's played Scottish Premiership with Hibernian. So he hasn't played higher than. He's been on loan at League One. Well, he's at Colchester United at League One in particular. But yeah, Burton Albion, League One. So he's played in League One. He's played in League Two in particular. So that is what we can say there. And guys, a couple more what is the deals to come your way. Right. A couple more what's the deals to come your way. That, don't we? Press to really. Yep. And what is the deal to come your way later today? A video that I know you guys will be looking to with excitement. Oh yeah. A lot of exciting things to talk about this guy. But that is also come. Taxi is finished, I've heard. Well, he said as well that this would be his last sort of, basically the 2022 qualifiers would be his last merry-go-round, so to speak, with everything. So for Taxi, this is it really. This is it for Kamara Taxi Lawrence. So yeah. I disagree with those who are saying he's not a good footballer. Actually, in my opinion, Omar is an excellent player. I've seen evidence of that through his career. Good player. I would say he's a good player. And certainly some strides to build upon. That is what I'll say there. Good day, says WD Wizard. Good day. How are you? Hope you're doing well. So yeah. All right, guys. A couple of what is the deals to come your way. All right, stay tuned. Simon, do you know where Jimenez is going? There's interest in Belgium. It's just not over the line just yet. All right, guys. So thanks very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. Which Belgian club? It's a top flight club. A top flight club right now. What's the talk for Lambert? Kevin Lambert specifically? Well, the situation with Kevin Lambert is he's ready for the next chapter of his life. Signed a new deal with them, which keeps them until the end of 2023, 2024, thereabouts. And basically, I see him leaving next year. That's me. I remember in 2017 when he went on trial with Serbian club FK Vojvodina, and to me he impressed immensely. But he wasn't able to sign the pro deal due to the European work permit complications. So yeah, that's the situation. Simon, you need to interview Brogard and ask him how he plans to ensure Jamaica qualifies for 2026. Is he related to Andrew Holness? You know what? As well, I'm gonna make sure that some of these points are mentioned for you guys as well. But what is the deal on a couple more players, and also as well? Trust me, we got it covered for you guys. Don't worry. All right, guys. Be safe. A couple more videos to come in the afternoon, but share this video with a friend or family member. All right, guys, because more stuff are coming your way. All right, later. This video is brought to you by MPEC Printery, specializing in t-shirt printing, posters, and shipping from the USA. Call 876-775-6692 or 876-337-7374. Andy Gone Nuts, 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's